Okay, wonderful. So how is everyone? Good?
Good.
Nice, nice. So hi again, and thank you very much for joining us today at this event titled Waterloo Region Women-Owned Small Business Showcase. So I would like to welcome you once more who are joining from different parts of the Waterloo region mainly. So first, we want to acknowledge that the land on which we gather today is located on the Haldimand Tract land that was granted to the Haudenosaunee of the Six Nations of the Grand River and is within the territory of the neutral Haudenosaunee and Haudenosaunee peoples. So I would like to give a brief introduction about the organization. The Canadian Helpers Society is a Canadian-based nonprofit organization in Waterloo region. It aims to empower individuals from diverse backgrounds and to advocate for marginalized and vulnerable groups in our local community. In particular, our projects are directed towards youth and elderly populations, women and low-income families. We aim to promote well-being and reduce accessibility barriers in the society that impact quality of life. So now we would like to officially launch our today's project, and I'm so excited, which is supported by Canadian Heritage. So this event is a virtual two-day exhibition and celebratory event that is taking place in our local neighborhood, Waterloo region. Its main goals are to foster social ties between community members and to support the revival of small local women-led businesses. So the business owners during the event will show up and present their business, and hopefully this event will help them to promote their presence in the marketplace and find more customers. So the agenda for today's event is introduction to myself, and which I already did a small bit, and then the associated small business of mine, and then we are going to move on with the EM Weeks, which is an online week boutique with Atinuk. Then we are going to have jewelry shop with Sharon. Then another person who is having a nice voice I've heard is going to sing for us. So if I'm not wrong, her name is Marifel, if I'm pronouncing it right. Then we are having Niela's Creation, which is a hair accessory and apparel shop by Ada Niela. Then we have Ramon Immigration Services, and Faride is going to introduce it. Then we have home cleaning service, which is going to be introduced by Marifel. Then at the end, we are going to have very small tips to understand how we can promote our small businesses. Then we can have a question and answer, so very casually. And then we are going to close the session. So to kick off the event and start with the first item in our agenda, so I would like to give a brief introduction about myself. So can a bit warm up. So my name is Sevil. So I'm working full-time as a project coordinator in a research project that is based at the University of Waterloo. So I'm also having a small business side hustle beside my full-time job. I'm a freelance graphic designer and the tools I use in my businesses are mainly just my notebook and laptop. So I use software programs like Adobe Photoshop and Adobe Illustrator, Adobe InDesign. So I design logos, infographics, poster, so social media posts, and tons of these kinds of graphics for businesses and projects. So actually I started this side hustle when I discovered that my master's degree supervisor is unable to illustrate his ideas in his research. So he was wonderful, but he couldn't illustrate it because he was not experienced in graphic related activities. So he asked me to create a diagram showcases his main ideas in his research. Then later I noticed that so many professors and researchers are having the same challenge. So I started this side hustle like this. Then I started, of course, by helping small to medium-sized businesses to promote their businesses like how we are doing today. And then, yeah, it started like this. So the strategy of my marketing is actually word of mouth marketing. I don't do like advertising that much on social media. So it means my customers get to know about my business by hearing it from my previous clients who has been satisfied with my service. But of course, still I have my website because new customers still, they want to see how I did in the past. The website, usually I publish my CVs there, and also I publish some samples from my previous project. So yeah, I can include it here so you can just take a look at it whenever you want. So yeah, this is from me. So